Attention! The following file contains a Type 1 cognito hazard. Please contact your on-site memetic and cognitive hazards department for a memetic-resistant screening before continuing. Registered Phenomena Code 233. Object Class Neutralized. Formerly Beta Yellow. Hazard Types: Auditory Hazard, Sensory Hazard, Ideological Hazard. Containment Protocols. RPC-233 is to be contained within an Alpha-class containment locker on a standard 15" per second reel-to-reel tape recorder within Psyop. Under no circumstances are personnel with a cognitive resistance rating lower than 7 to listen to the contents of RPC-233. Access to RPC-233 must be granted by 3 Level 4 personnel, as well as permission from Site Director. During all testing of RPC-233, a minimum of 3 site security personnel must be on standby, determining any instances of RPC-233-1, in the event that they pose a risk to security. RPC-233 must not be tested on other anomalies without permission from at least 3 Level 4 personnel. See Addendum, July 5, 1990. Description: RPC-233 is a 4-minute and 30-second long recording of a prototype cognitive weapon developed by the United States Special Operations Command, known as Operation Wandering Soul. It is believed the audio contained within RPC-233 was initially developed between 1964 through 1967. Though much information regarding the prototype recording was destroyed after the Vietnam War, all surviving information regarding RPC-233 is considered top secret by the United States government. Negotiations to receive additional information about the object is underway. Contained within the recording is a Type 1 cognito hazard, classified as RPC-233-02, which upon spectral analysis was discovered to be made up of several sub-frequency binaural tones within a range of 4 to 35 Hz, which causes immediate distress to all who hear it, now classified as RPC-233-1, making RPC-233-1 to believe that their life is in immediate danger unless they make their way to the source of the recording as soon as possible. Symptoms of exposure to RPC-233 include, though are not limited to, hysterics, temporary psychopathic behavior, nausea, and schizophrenia. Due to this effect, all testing, use of the object, is to be conducted within a soundproof space. After significant testing was done in regards to RPC-233-02, it has been theorized that the effect of RPC-233 is reliant not only on its binaural qualities, but on the accompanying audio as well. If RPC-233-02 is played without any accompanying audio, those perceiving it will not exhibit the effect of searching for the source of the sound. Instead, the subject will enter a panic state. Further testing with other accompanying sounds is pending. The Authority currently holds 23 copies of the prototype tape, and efforts are being made to capture the remaining instances of RPC-233. Any potential instances of RPC-233 are to be delivered to the Memetic and Cognitive Hazards Department of Psyop to discern if they are in fact instances of RPC-233. Any tapes titled Ghost Tape No. 10 must be promptly destroyed after testing for instances of RPC-233, as per the request of the United States Special Operations Command. Due to the low frequency of the tones in the recording that causes effect, the cognito hazardous sound travels approximately 7 miles further than the actual content of the recording, which often affected civilians within the surrounding area. The recording was briefly tested by the U.S. Army in 1967 from a helicopter, resulting in the deaths of all on board. See Recovery Log. Recovery Log, July 24, 1967. At approximately 0600 hours, on the 24th of July, 1967, a United States Army transport helicopter was reportedly shot down over Lake Northern Vietnam via unknown means. MST was sent undercover as U.S. Army medics to investigate the cause of the crash. RPC-233 was discovered inside a cassette tape playback deck, connected to loudspeakers on the hull of the aircraft, and was seized by authority personnel for further study. Test Log RPC-233-01 September 3, 1967. Subject: RPC-233. Procedure: test to deduce the exact anomalous effects of RPC-233. CSD-233-001 has been placed within a soundproof chamber and shall listen to the contents of the recovered cassette tape, hereafter referred to as RPC-233. No attempts to disrupt the behavior of CSD-233-001 during the test are to be made. Results: upon hearing the audio on the tape, CSD-233-001 went into an immediate state of panic, screaming and banging on the chamber door to be let out. CSD-233-001 was noted to claim that his life was in immediate danger and that he would be killed if he didn't find that goddamn sound. The test is considered a success. Comment: RPC-233 has proven to be a source of some form of cognitohazardous effect. CSD-233-001 has been sent for immediate counseling and mental analysis post-test. Test Log RPC-233-02 April 15, 1970. Subject: RPC-233-2 CSD-233-0015. Forward: after further research by Psyop Cognitive and Mimetic Hazards Department, the source of RPC-233's cognitive effect has been discovered. The cognitive effect of RPC-233, henceforth referred to as RPC-233-2, is believed to involve several sub-frequency resonant tones that, upon perception, cause distress to the subject. A reconstructed version of RPC-233-2 has been produced for the purpose of confirming this hypothesis. Procedure: CSD-233-0015 is to be locked in a standard Class A soundproof testing chamber, with RPC-233-2 to be played without prior warning. Begin Test Log RPC-233-02 CSD-233-0015. So, what do you want me to do? Dr. Please stand in the middle of the chamber and await further instruction. Sure, whatever you say. RPC-233-02 begins to be played inside the test chamber. Yo, what the fuck is that? Where the hell is that noise coming from? Hello? Listen, Doc. I don't know what it is, but something about this room is fucking spooky. It's like there's something trying to kill me. RPC-233-02 ceases audibility. Okay. I think it's gone. Yo, what the fuck was that? That will be all for today, CSD-233-0015. Please approach the back wall with your hands above your head. Yeah, sure thing. End Test Log RPC-233-02. Results: it has been confirmed that the source of RPC-233's cognitive effect lies within these subharmonic tones. Though unlike previous tests, it seems that the effect of looking for the source of the sound only applies when the rest of the audio is accompanying it. Further research shall be carried out to determine the specifics of this test. Reclassification of neutralized has been approved. Addendum: July 5, 1990. By order of Global Director, a digitized copy of RPC-233 is now available for ease of testing and portability. Please see below for an excerpt from the file. or contact your on-site cognitive and memetic hazards department for the full file. Use of all analog copies within authority custody must be granted by Site Director. Additionally, permission for all cross-testing between RPC-233 and other anomalies must be granted by at least 3 Level 4 personnel. Note that testing with objects with a lethality rating orange and above must be permitted by 1 Level 5 personnel, in addition to previous security measures. Warning: the following audio file contains a Type 1 cognito hazard. Proceed with caution.